Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
It's very frustrating. I'm a single mom. I go paycheck to paycheck.
You order a pizza, you sign your receipt, only to find out that the delivery driver gave themselves a tip. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
That's what happened to one Fargo woman after she ordered from Pizza Hut on 13th Avenue, a place she always gets her pizza from. Valley News Team's Giovanna Simic tells us why the little amount that was taken means so much to this woman.
I don't know why somebody would think it's okay to do that. It's, it's the money that I'm working and I'm earning.
A Fargo woman who wants to stay anonymous says she got a little more than she bargained for when she ordered pizza for dinner. She says without a tip, the total was $15.03. She later noticed on her bank statement that she was charged $20, but she never left a tip.
If he's taking $4 here, maybe he's taking $10 on a larger order thinking that somebody doesn't notice.
She called Pizza Hut and spoke with a shift leader who told her this isn't the first time this has happened.
She said, I'll be honest with you, we have some drivers that I'm concerned about that would possibly do this, and some that I know that are still working here that have done it in the past.
According to her, the shift leader also said there are times where managers don't have the time to check receipts.
If you're living paycheck to paycheck and you get hit with that, that's really hard on some people, including myself.
We reached out to Pizza Hut and the manager told us that she will look into the situation, but she didn't know this happened.
They stole from me, they stole from my family, and it's not okay. I think that there should be consequences for that.
In Fargo, Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
The Pizza Hut area manager says after speaking with the customer, she will get her money back. As for the driver who gave himself a tip on her order, we're told he will be fired.
2 women were arrested today surrounding an oil pipeline protest, this one near Clearbrook, Minnesota. 50-year-old Emily Johnston and 64-year-old Annette Clapstein were taken to the Clearwater County Jail. They posted their actions live on Facebook from this control valve station near Enbridge Pipeline's distribution center at Clearbrook. Meanwhile, yesterday's protests at the Dakota Access Pipeline construction site, which is south of Mandan, were described by law enforcement as a riot. Others say the actions of the activists were peaceful.
This story takes you into the middle of yesterday's conflict. Masked protesters confronted a news crew that was covering the event and threatened to take their camera and harm them.
Now, the story you're about to see contains strong language, although we've bleeped out the worst of it.
It appears at this time to be a pretty volatile situation.
While some would like to say that this was a protest, this was not a protest, this was a riot.
We are here to stop this pipeline by any means necessary.
Who said you can come in here?
Our car is over here.
You guys need to go to your car and get the out of here then.
Don't talk to us like that, sir. There's no need to talk to us like that.
I don't care. There's no need to post bullshit. Keep it moving then. Go to your car.
We had situations where people who were there, legitimate media that was there to film it, were being stopped.
Is that trespass?
We're being questioned as to their credentials.
Put your hand in front of his camera.
Who are they to ask this? They're on somebody else's property.
Man, shut the up. Everybody knows, dude. You keep talking, dude. I'm gonna beat your ass, bro.
There was a lot of behavior today that took it up a notch.
Can't drink oil! Keep it in the soil!
Not a peaceful protest, not a prayerful protest. They say that, but they disguise their criminal behavior.
Ask you to control your emotions.
You guys' tensions are high here. It's probably best just to...
Who are you working for?
You cannot take your ideology and a belief, no matter how strongly you believe in it, and trespass on somebody else's land, use your ideology to break the rule of law, or trample somebody else or another American citizen's rights because you believe your belief is stronger than theirs. That's not how it works in America.
We say water!
We don't make the law, we enforce the law. And the courts have spoken, and they have said that the company can work past the 20-mile exclusion.
The whole world is with us protecting the water. The world is watching!
Yesterday, there were 27 arrests. That's the highest one-day total since demonstrations began 2 months ago.
The Trump campaign unveiled a new attack ad today aimed directly at Hillary Clinton. And now Google is under fire for what some are claiming is censorship of political speech. The ad is called Dangerous. As soon as the ad was released, YouTube, which is owned by Google, unlisted the video, meaning you cannot search for it, and placed it behind a restricted firewall.
Our next president faces daunting challenges in a dangerous world. Iran promoting terrorism, North Korea threatening, ISIS on the rise, Libya and North Africa in chaos. Hillary Clinton failed every single time as Secretary of State.
KVLY's national sales manager, Carolyn Stucca, says broadcasters have no choice but to protect the free speech of federal candidates.
Hard and fined by the FCC immediately. As long as this candidate is someone that is on the ballot right now and has all the disclaimers and the paid fors at the end of the ad, we have to run that ad as it is sent to us.
To see the full ad, go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
Drunkorexia, that's the name of a disturbing binge drinking trend sweeping college campuses. It's where a person skips meals, works out extra hard, takes laxatives, or vomits before heavily drinking.
Students say they're doing it in order to get drunk faster or avoid gaining weight. Researchers say 1/3 of college students do it. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson has more.
Drunkorexia. The word is all over the internet. It's a non-medical term that walks the line between an alcohol problem and an eating disorder.
Drunkorexia? No.
College students I talked to didn't know what the word meant, but do know people doing it.
They talk about all the crazy parties and like how drunk people get pass outs and like stuff like that.
Off camera, students told me drunkorexia is common. In order to get a cheaper, faster drunk, they'll skip eating before drinking.
Normal things, I guess, that shouldn't be normal, but they are.
One student told me most students don't drink casually. Most drink to get blackout drunk. It's a new drinking culture that some students say is scary.
First-time partiers or whatever, like freshmen and whatever, don't really know what it's like, and then they kind of like, I don't know, socialize themselves to thinking that that's okay and that's acceptable.
It takes over your mind and you don't control what you're doing. You don't really think too well.
The other side of drunkorexia is skipping meals or working out extra hard to avoid gaining weight from binge drinking. And researchers say, surprisingly, it affects just as many men as it does women. As many as 80% of heavy college drinkers are found to be either starving themselves, restricting calories, or over-exercising. In Fargo, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
NDSU is trying to create a new drinking culture in the community. Everyone is invited to a town hall meeting to talk about high-risk drinking and drug use and possible solutions. If you're interested, it's at 7 o'clock next Tuesday night at the Alumni Center.
Fargo South and North High School volleyball teams, they used their crosstown rivalry tonight to help out a charity. Tonight was their 9th annual Dig Pink Cancer fundraiser. All teams from JV to varsity threw on pink uniforms, and fans had the chance to buy special t-shirts for tonight's event. All funds raised will be donated to the Side Out Foundation for breast cancer research. Last year, this event raised nearly $2,000 for cancer research.